Which creatures kill the most humans in the world? Welcome to WonderNext, where knowledge meets wonder. Many people believe that large predators, such as lions, sharks, wolves, and tigers, are the deadliest animals to humans. However, this is a common misconception. In fact, none of these animals are among the 4 creatures responsible for the highest number of human deaths each year. For example, lions and elephants kill around 200 people annually, while sharks kill even fewer, an estimated 10 people each year. These numbers are very small compared to the world's deadliest creatures. 1. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes are among the smallest insects on Earth, yet they are considered the deadliest animals to humans. Every year, they are responsible for more than 800,000 deaths worldwide, not because they attack people directly, but because they transmit some of the world's most dangerous infectious diseases. When a female mosquito feeds on human blood, it can carry disease, causing parasites or viruses from one person to another. The most deadly disease spread by mosquitoes is malaria, which is caused by Plasmodium parasites and transmitted by Anopheles mosquitoes. Other serious mosquito-borne diseases include dengue fever, yellow fever, chikungunya, Zika virus, and Japanese encephalitis. These illnesses affect hundreds of millions of people every year, placing a heavy burden on healthcare systems around the world. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, malaria alone caused approximately 438,000 deaths in 2015, with about 92% of those deaths occurring in sub-Saharan Africa. Although medical advances, insecticide-treated bed nets, and improved treatments have significantly reduced malaria deaths over the past 2 decades, the disease continues to claim hundreds of thousands of lives each year, especially among children under the age of 5 and pregnant women. Mosquitoes thrive in warm, humid environments and breed in stagnant water, making tropical and subtropical regions particularly vulnerable. Because of their enormous population, rapid reproduction, and ability to spread multiple life-threatening diseases, mosquitoes remain the deadliest creatures on Earth, killing far more people each year than sharks, lions, snakes, or any other large predator. 2. Humans. Humans are the greatest threat to other humans. Unlike other deadly creatures that kill for food or self-defense, humans often kill because of conflict, war, crime, revenge, terrorism, or domestic violence. According to United Nations estimates, humans are responsible for approximately 475,000 homicides every year, making them the second deadliest killers after mosquitoes. A large proportion of these killings occur in Africa and the Americas, where homicide rates are significantly higher than the global average. Poverty, organized crime, gang violence, armed conflicts, illegal firearms, and weak law enforcement all contribute to higher levels of violence in some regions. Women account for about 18% of homicide victims, and many are killed by their current or former intimate partners or family members. Men, on the other hand, make up the majority of homicide victims overall and are more likely to be killed in gang-related violence, criminal activities, or armed confrontations. Beyond homicides, wars, and armed conflicts have claimed millions of lives throughout history, demonstrating that humans have the capacity to cause destruction on a scale unmatched by any other land animal. Although modern societies have made progress in reducing violence in many countries, homicide remains a major global public health and social challenge. Preventing violence through stronger laws, education, economic opportunities, conflict resolution, and community safety programs continues to be one of the most effective ways to save lives. 3. Snakes. Fear of snakes is widespread across the world. There is even a scientific term for this fear, ophidiophobia, which refers to an intense or natural fear of snakes. While many snake species are completely harmless, venomous snakes remain a major public health concern in many tropical and subtropical regions. Snakes are among the world's deadliest reptiles, causing more than 50,000 deaths every year. Although experts believe the true number may be significantly higher because many snake bites, especially in remote, rural areas, are never officially reported. Millions of people are bitten by snakes annually, and hundreds of thousands suffer permanent disabilities, including amputations and severe tissue damage. Snake bite deaths are most common in Asia and sub-Saharan Africa, where many people work in farms, forests, or grasslands, and have limited access to emergency medical care. In Asia alone, venomous snakes are responsible for about 15,000 deaths each year, making it the region with the highest number of snakebite fatalities. Among the most dangerous venomous snakes are the black mamba, known for its incredible speed and highly potent neurotoxic venom, and the puff adder, which is responsible for a large number of snakebite deaths in Africa due to its widespread distribution and powerful venom. Other highly venomous species, such as cobras, krites, and Russell's vipers, also cause thousands of deaths each year in parts of Asia. Without rapid medical treatment, the venom of some snakes can attack the nervous system, destroy body tissues, cause internal bleeding, or lead to paralysis and respiratory failure. However, with prompt treatment and the correct antivenom, many snakebite victims can survive and recover. Improving access to healthcare, antivenom, and public education remains one of the most effective ways to reduce snakebite deaths worldwide. 4. Dogs. Dogs are widely known as man's best friend, and for millions of people, they are loyal companions, protectors, and working animals. However, dogs are also responsible for more than 25,000 human deaths every year, making them one of the world's deadliest animals. Most of these deaths are not caused by the physical injuries from dog attacks, but by rabies, a deadly viral disease transmitted through the bite or saliva of an infected animal. Rabies attacks the central nervous system, eventually reaching the brain and causing severe neurological symptoms such as confusion, hallucinations, paralysis, difficulty swallowing, and, ultimately, death. Once symptoms appear, rabies is almost 100% fatal, making it one of the deadliest infectious diseases known to medicine. Fortunately, the disease is almost entirely preventable if victims receive immediate wound cleaning and post-exposure vaccination after being bitten. Around 17,000 people die each year from rabid dog bites, with the vast majority of cases occurring in Asia and Africa, where access to vaccines and medical care is often limited. Children are especially vulnerable because they are more likely to approach dogs and may not report bites quickly. In contrast, deaths from rabies and fatal dog attacks are relatively rare in Europe and North America due to widespread dog vaccination programs, strong public health systems, and rapid access to medical treatment. Health experts agree that increasing dog vaccination, improving access to rabies vaccines, and educating communities about avoiding animal bites are the most effective ways to prevent these unnecessary deaths. 5. Freshwater snails. Freshwater snails are among the world's deadliest animals, not because they bite, sting, or attack humans, but because they serve as hosts for parasitic worms that cause schistosomiasis, also known as bilharzia. This neglected tropical disease affects more than 200 million people worldwide, particularly in parts of Africa, Asia, and South America, where access to clean water and sanitation is limited. The parasites develop inside freshwater snails before being released into rivers, lakes, ponds, and irrigation canals. When people swim, bathe, wash clothes, collect water, or fish in contaminated freshwater, the microscopic parasites can penetrate the skin without causing immediate pain. Once inside the body, they travel through the bloodstream and mature into adult worms, which produce eggs that damage organs and trigger chronic inflammation. Schistosomiasis can affect the liver, intestines, bladder, kidneys, and other organs. Common symptoms include fever, abdominal pain, blood in the urine or stool, fatigue, and anemia. If left untreated, the disease can lead to severe organ damage, liver failure, kidney problems, bladder cancer, infertility, and even death. Health experts estimate that freshwater snails contribute to between 10,000 and more than 20,000 deaths each year, although some studies suggest the true toll may be even higher due to underreporting and long-term complications. Because they silently spread one of the world's most dangerous parasitic diseases, freshwater snails are considered among the deadliest disease-carrying creatures on Earth, despite their harmless appearance. We appreciate you being here, and thank you for learning and growing with us. Goodbye.